coming up in this read. Watching as someone that you love and care for dearly make a horrible mistake, and you're going to have to let them, because the message is about boundaries. You're going to have to let them. Hi Scorpio, welcome to your bonus read for Scorpio Sundays. Every Sundays at 6 p.m. GMT. So Scorpio, I'm going to do something a bit different for you guys today. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the week ahead, and we're going to get a rune for the week. We're going to do a little bit of Cartomancy, and then we're going to do a tarot spread. Okay, so we've got a nice combination of everything going on. And the whole point is to try and pull as many messages as we possibly can for your week ahead. Okay, right, so we're going to start off with your rune for the week, and you have got Gibu. Okay, so with this one, this is all about a gift. Okay, your Gibu. It's love as well, generosity, marriage, partnership. Now, this is looking like that's going to be the topic for your week ahead. Things to do with love and generosity, partnership. Okay, I'm seeing for a lot of yous, again, not going to resonate for all of yous. If you're already in a partnership, then that partnership is going to strengthen. Not necessarily love, although it absolutely can be for some of you. Okay, it could be a work partnership that's strengthening. Okay, so keep an open mind. But that is your rune for the week. It is a Gibu. Right, so the next thing we're gonna do, and I've not done this publicly yet, you're the first guys that I'm doing this publicly with, and that's a little bit of Cartomancy. Okay, and again, we're going to take a look at the week ahead, and then we'll pull some tarot. Okay, but it's coming in towards Scorpio, please, for the week ahead. Scorpio Collective. Okay, let's go. Scorpio Collective for the week ahead. What's going on? Okay, first card out is the King of Clubs in the upright position. So a King of Clubs, that is usually a dark-haired, strong, or an older man. Okay, in its upright position, it is someone who is faithful and affectionate. So someone who's faithful and affectionate with darker hair. They could be, but not necessarily, a little bit older than you. All right. Beautiful, and that does tie in with your rune that we pulled as well, because that was all about love and affection, generosity, partnership. Okay, next to your king is a Jack of Spades. So your Jack of Spades, oh, not a very nice person, this one with the Jack of Spades. Okay, often the description is an unpleasant or an immature young person, and they could have dark hair as well. Now, they could be a relative of this king. They could be a relative. So let's find out, well, why are they showing up in your energy? Like, what's going on with them? What is their problem? Let's find out. Can you tell us more about this, please, for our Scorpio Collective? Okay. Another Jack, a Jack of Hearts. So, okay, I'm feeling for some of you that you're going to be dealing with a lot of people over the next week. Okay, you've got a lot of individuals showing out. This one here can represent a very good friend. Someone a little bit younger than you, someone who has blonde hair, someone that you consider as being a close friend. So these two Jacks are people who are around about the same age as each other. They could be related to each other. They could be siblings, absolutely. They could be best friends. And their personalities are very, very different from each other. And for whatever reason, whoever is resonating with being this King of Clubs person is going to have to step in between these two here. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. Can you tell us more about this for our Scorpio collective, please? I'm surprised that you've got straight out the door what would be 3 court cards back to back. And in Cartomancy, yeah, they are people in Cartomancy. They absolutely are. What else for this situation, please? Why is this coming out in Scorpio's energy for the week ahead? For some of you, you're going to be that King of Clubs that steps in between these two younger people. You're going to be the voice of reason. And for others of you, you're going to be witnessing this. It could be that one of these little jacks could be one of your responsibilities, could be one of your kids. Okay, that was quite abrupt, the way that that one came out. And there's a Jack of Diamonds in reverse. Okay, so if you're wondering how can you tell if they're in reverse or not, it's because I put little arrows in the corner of each of my cards to indicate that way up is in the upright position, and if they show up on the bottom, it means they're in reverse. Okay, this guy. Now, first of all, whenever you get reversals in Cartomancy, it can indicate that the energy or the situation is being intensified, depleted, or somewhat delayed. Okay, it's basically something is unrested and unsettled, or someone, and it is a person. So this person has come out feeling really unsettled. This one, a Jack of Diamonds, that's an unreliable or a dishonest young person with light hair. Could be a close relative or a close friend who only considers their own interests in a situation. So now you've got 3 jacks. One of them is a little bit immature, should we say. You've got another one here on this end. That, I mean, because these two are bookending this one. It's literally Piggy in the middle. You could be Piggy in the middle at this point in time. Okay. So you've got this immature one. In the middle is this good-natured one. And then on this side, you've got the one that is only ever interested in their own interests, in what it is that they can get out of a situation. Okay. So the umbrella energy that I'm pulling for this spread, Scorpio, is triangulation. So be mindful this week of you being triangulated. Okay. That's at the bottom of the deck. 2 of clubs at the bottom of the deck. That's all about challenges, gossip, a minor disappointment. All right. So these petty squabbles and disagreements that's going on between these 3 individuals who are, I mean, if they're not actually physically younger than you, then they're just emotionally younger than you. Again, this could be taking place within a social group of friends, and you feel like you're the only mature one out of that particular group, and they're all squabbling and arguing with each other. I mean, you do have the card of gossip as the card that was underneath the deck. So either you're being gossiped about, either you're this Jack in the middle and you're being gossiped about, or you're this King energy, again, don't focus on gender, who is going to have to step in between all of these ones. Okay? And you're going to do it with love and compassion, and basically you're going to be the voice of reason. Okay? Right, so that was your Cartomancy spread. That was very interesting. I think what we're going to do I'll leave these up there, just as if they were oracle cards, I guess. I'll put them there, and then we'll start pulling your tarot. Okay, right, so what is the situation for Scorpio, please? What is the situation for Scorpio? Right, so we're going to look at the situation, the obstacle, and the potential outcome. Okay. What is the situation for Scorpio Collective, please? Okay, let's go. 2 cards. Ooh, wow. Okay, let me just flip the camera. Situation, Scorpio. An Ace of Cups and the Devil. Was not expecting that. Okay, so straight away, before we go any further, we are definitely going to have to clarify the intent of that particular devil, okay? Because as we all know, the devil can have so many different meanings. It can be toxicity, it can be obsessions, it can be addictions. I mean, so many things. It can be like a workaholic. Literally all depends on the context that it's come out in. It has come out with an Ace of Cups. And the insinuation with that being the Ace of Cups and the devil, that could be somebody feeling far too overprotective of you, or you feeling far too overprotective over someone else. Okay, it's like when you love, again, see with that rune, that the love and the compassion, and your first card out is literally the Ace of Cups. It's like when you love someone so much, you would literally sacrifice yourself for them. Clarify the intent of this devil, please. What's going on here? Have a nice big jump for what is this devil for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Wow. Right, so I'm gonna disregard these ones because I dropped the ones as these ones flipped over. Okay, a 4 of Wands, Death. Is your major arcana, the 2 of Cups, and a Queen of Cups. Yeah. So this devil energy, I feel some of yous, not all of yous, are likely to be dealing with someone who has got heavy Capricorn placements in their chart. Probably, if it's not a sun in Capricorn, it's going to be a Capricorn rising, a moon, or a Venus. And the reason why I say Venus is because you're right next to an Ace of Cups, which pertains to your feelings, connections, relationships, Venus energy. 4 of Wands, stability, a happy home, a happy family, security. Some kind of anniversary could be coming up for some of yous. You've got your major arcana right here, the 2 of Cups, a union, a partnership, a relationship with someone else, and Queen of Cups, a lot of love, a lot of affection. So that is protection to the point of suffocation, basically. Okay, now you might be feeling like someone is being far too overprotective of you to the point where you're starting to feel maybe a little bit suffocated. Or that could be like your energy towards someone else, especially those of you where there are kids involved, or friends who are really emotionally immature, so you're taking on almost like a guardianship over them. It's like, yeah, you fuck with any of these, you're gonna fuck with me, and you're gonna regret it, because I love these people fiercely, and if you hurt them, there is no helping you. Do you know what I mean? It is that kind of energy. Okay. It's an interesting one. So that's the situation. What's the obstacle here, please, for Scorpio? What's the obstacle? Okay, a page. Yeah, It's going to be one of the jacks with your page, okay? And this one, the High Priestess. So, the obstacle, I feel, one of these either kids of yours or friends of yours isn't listening to good advice, okay? Kind of like they seem to think that they know better, which inevitably is going to take them down a path of getting themselves in a bit of bother. And how you help get them out of that trouble. Again, you need to be really, really careful here, Scorpio, because obviously you don't want to be getting yourself into any bother either, okay? Like, your love and your loyalty is not what's being questioned here at all, all right? Someone knows full well that you love them so much that it is impossible to put human words to it, okay? They know that you're going to be loyal until the end of time. This person's coming to you for some kind of advice because they know that you've got this really good on-point bullshit meter, okay? So it's like they're asking you a question, they're asking you for your advice. Whether or not they take it is going to be on them. I'm feeling like they're not going to take it because, remember, these two are about what is the obstacle. All right, what is the obstacle? So it's not truly in the upright position because it's the obstacle position. Can you tell us more about the obstacle with the Page of Coins and the High Priestess, please? There's a message here about higher learning as well, Scorpio. Some of you's taking your spiritual knowledge up to the next level. You're learning something new with the card of the student, with the Page of Coins. Clarify this obstacle for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Okay, so that top one and these ones that flipped. I think there's 3. Yeah, a 10 of Wands, a 5 of Swords, a 6 of Cups, and a Page of Cups. Right. Yeah, that person, like, switch out again. No, they're not going to take your advice. Okay. 10 of Wands, 5 of Swords. They do think that they know better than you. Okay. 5 of Swords. At least you tried though, Scorpio. Okay, at least you tried, and I can see as well that you have tried and you will try your best, trying to speak some kind of sense into that. Immature. See, I don't want to be insulting. I just mean like emotionally immature. Okay. You've tried to speak sense into them. You've tried to tell them, look, you can end up getting yourself in a lot of trouble here and into a lot of bother. I don't know what it is that they're about to do, Scorpio, but it's a price that they're not going to be able to afford to pay. All right, with the 10 of Wands. All right. 6 of Cups and Page of Cups. But it's not going to stop you from loving them. It's not going to stop you from supporting them because they're still, for some of you, they're still your child. For others of you, they're still your best friend. It's still someone that you love and care for dearly. For some of you as well, this could be like your husband or your wife that's about to do something a little bit silly and you're like, oh, whoa, hold on, are you sure that you're doing the right thing here? I don't think you should be doing that. Do you know what I mean? So just take it as it resonates, but there is always going to be this strong bond, this strong connection between you. I'm feeling, for those of you where you're at a distance, a physical distance from your group of friends, it's indicating that one of these members of that group of friends is going to reach out to you, and they're going to be like, oh, did you hear about such and what it is that they're doing? And straight away that's going to make you feel really, really protective against them, and you're going to want to try and stop them, and try to do that at a distance. So again, I think with the main message that's coming through here, Scorpio, is boundaries. Okay. So of course, you're not going to be able to rescue everybody. You're not going to be able to help everybody. And it's going to be really, really difficult for you to sit on the side bench watching as someone that you love and care for dearly make a horrible mistake. And you're going to have to let them. Because the message is about boundaries. You're going to have to let them. It's not going to be nice at all. But ultimately, you can't disrespect their own personal boundaries either. Okay. What is the potential outcome here for Scorpio, please? Potential outcome for Scorpio. Oh, the Emperor. Wow. The Emperor. Divine masculine energy, taking charge, taking the lead. Still being a pillar of strength. Yeah, and the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. So everything about this energy, it screams to me overprotective parent. All right. I feel that some of yous are going to be identifying with that overprotective parent. But by the same token, you're not wanting to accidentally sabotage the relationship with your kids or with your friends because you're carrying this overprotective parent energy. All right, it's all about the boundaries. So the outcome, it looks very, very positive. The Ten of Cups tells you that. All right. So you're still going to be in this position of authority, very well regarded, very well respected. And Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family. Completion, contentment, safety, security for the home specifically. What's at the bottom of the deck? The World. Yeah, so this particular cycle, one of these little jacks has to go through this cycle. It doesn't mean that you're abandoning them, because you're always going to be there as a safety net for them to fall back on. But it's giving them the choice, isn't it? It's giving them that option of, look, I can't control you, I don't want to control you, I just want to guide you. Just as long as you know that when you do fall down, I'm going to be right here to help you stand back up again, because that's who I am. It's what I do. It's beautiful. I love that message for you, Scorpio. Okay, what else? For our Scorpio collective, please. It's kind of like, it reminds me of say for those who do have kids, or if you feel like you're a parent within your social group, and then you hear that one of these kids or one of your friends is being bullied by other people, and it's like, because you love them so much, your initial knee-jerk reaction is to go find the bully and teach them a lesson that they'll never ever forget. Well, we all know how that one's going to end up playing out, right? It's going to end up with you being in trouble, and do you know what I mean? Like a whole spiral of negative things will then happen to you. So it's like the best thing you can do is be diplomatic. In this kind of situation, diplomacy is the way to go, all right? And of course, when you've got an impassioned Scorpio, that's a lot harder, that's a lot easier said than actually done, you know. Okay, the Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Beautiful. Right, so let's get you the full healing message for that one. If I can find my book, where have I put it? Okay, right, that's number 8 as well, and that's appropriate because Scorpio, you are 8th house. Right, so I'm just going to be lazy and switch out the camera so that you can see as I'm reading you the full healing message. Okay, the dragonfly represents renewal. A deeper way of living is opening up for you as you become incredibly more spiritual in your outlook and in your understanding. Your intuition will be stronger, your dreams will be more intense, and messages from loved ones through your dreams will be uplifting and beautiful. Your aura will become electric. This card also symbolizes change. You may find yourself with new perspectives on what you want in your future. There will be time spent soul searching, and walks down memory lane can help you to make some life-changing decisions. Have confidence. You will be a force to be reckoned with. If this is about your personal life or your relationships, there will be good news concerning your relationships, your innermost desires or your newfound faith. Your intuition will guide you towards like-minded friendships. Old friends from the past may also return. Yeah, that's why we were seeing your energy with the 3 jacks right next to it. That's why we were seeing so many people. Your old friends from the past are returning, and at one point they were depending on you to be that pillar of strength within the group. Okay, there's arguments and unrest and discourse in amongst that group of friends, which is going to trigger you to feel some kind of way. All right, but it is literally like, remember what it is that you have. Okay, try not to get too involved with that mess, even though you love them and care for them. Try not to get too involved with it. Remember what it is that you have. And yeah. Reunions loom large and family celebrations are in store. These will be enjoyable and may even be filled with some incredible secrets that could completely change how you feel about certain people. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be that Jack of Diamonds in reverse, isn't it? Someone this week is going to be revealing themselves to be a bit of a parasite on the group, or a bit of a parasite within the family. And you're going to feel really, really differently about them. If this is about your career or your money, there will be constant change, but you will accomplish your goals with ease. Self-doubts about your future will disappear, and a newfound strength and confidence will shine through. Remember, the dragonfly represents adaptability. Call upon the power of the dragonfly whenever you feel stuck, or when you feel that you can't make decisions. Life will be like a roller coaster. You may experience many twists and turns as well as thrills along the way. Know when to take a break from the ride so as to avoid any burnout. Enjoy living life to the full without these pesky self-doubts. Yeah. And then it's got a power tip as well. Now, some people like the power tips because they like to do them. Other people not so much, but you know, it's all personal choice, isn't it? So if you're interested in the power tip, then it says you could wear a dragonfly necklace or place a dragonfly charm on a keyring as a reminder of exciting times ahead, and to bring you great joy and enhance your connection to your true self. Yeah, it's beautiful. So it's a very loaded read, this one. There's a lot of information coming through for you guys. And when you consider that this is only a week's worth as well, yeah, I think you're going to have a bit of a busy week here, Scorpio. What else, please? For our Scorpio collective. So, Kali. Endings and beginnings. That's another one of your cards, Scorpio. The old must be released, says that new can enter. Interesting. Really, really interesting. So this week you're going to be releasing one of these jacks, and I feel it's this one here off to the side that came out in reverse. The one who is only ever interested in taking from other people. the one who lives like a parasite. And it's funny how I've lined up these cards and I've accidentally excluded this one from the group. Isn't that weird? So it's like, we've not excluded this person. They excluded themselves through their own behavior towards other people. They isolated themselves. They have free will. They made that choice. You're going to be releasing this connection with this person here. The old must be released so that new can enter. And you can see as well, you've got your third eye well open. So even if you're not in direct contact with these people, or if these are your kids, and as you know, your kids keep secrets, you just know something's up intuitively. You know, like there is literally no hiding anything from a Scorpio. And then in her hand there, you've got the lotus flower. And the lotuses are revered in many, many, many cultures because they are symbolic for rebirth. Okay, that is literally your flower, Scorpio. Nobody does rebirth better than a Scorpio. And I feel that you're going to be teaching, because look how wise she is. You're going to be teaching these younger people, should we just say, for argument's sake, because I don't know who they are, okay? So we'll just call them the younger ones. You're going to be teaching the younger ones here how to adapt, heal, and overcome. You're going to be teaching them how they can have a rebirth from this betrayal. Okay. Beautiful. What else, please, for our Scorpio collective? Oh, wow. Okay, so you've got 3. No, you got 4. The secret knowledge. Of course you got secret knowledge. Ancient and sacred knowledge is waiting within the heart of the earth, yearning to be discovered. Crystals hold the key, connect energetically with the earth and her crystal realm, healing love and abundance results. So with this one, this is suggesting that some of yous will be taking up or have taken up or even should take up some kind of crystal healing. Utilizing the sacred knowledge that is held specifically within the earth and within the earth's minerals to help heal. And then you've got reflection. Reflect upon, bless, and be grateful for all the beautiful times in your life. Give thanks for the many blessings you receive each day. You can connect energetically to those that you love. You simply feel them in your heart. Life is beautiful. Wow. Reflection. That's all about like someone's perspective. Someone's perspective is very, very important. And then instinct. Follow your natural instincts. You're making the current issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust in the universe and allow your intuition to guide you. You're always safe. Yeah, avoid making the situation more complicated than it needs to be. Keep it simple, basically, okay? Set out clear lines in the sand. And then everybody understands where they are, okay? Divine will. Your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. Trust. Let go of fears and apprehensions. You're protected and eternally blessed. Have patience. All manifests in perfect timing. Okay. I mean, this could well be the type of situation, Scorpio, where you were one of the first ones to clock this Jack of Diamonds in reverse for being the parasite that they are. You clocked them, stopped associating with them, and then all of a sudden Everyone else is catching up now with what it is that you were saying about them. That's also a possibility as well. You probably tried to warn the rest, like the other people that this one was associating with. You probably tried to warn them all, look, that this one can't be trusted. This one's a user. That this one abuses people. This one does this, that, and the next. And for a while they couldn't see it. But then it started to affect them directly, which we saw straight away. It's starting to affect them directly now. And that's why we're seeing this bounce back to you, because you're the one that clocked this person. The other ones are coming to you and they're like, fuck, Scorpio, you were right, you were right. So it could have been for a while you tried to force the issue, you tried to force them to see who this person was. Or if you're currently going through this, you might be tempted to try and force everyone to see who that person is truly underneath the shell. You're not going to be able to force that, okay? They have to learn for themselves, and that's a way that you're going to protect yourself by the same token. Okay, don't put yourself on the chopping block just to prove that this person here is a sack of shit. All right, you don't have to make that kind of sacrifice, Scorpio. That's what I'm feeling with all of these cards here. Some of you are just entering into this messy situation. Right, so don't sacrifice yourself just to make a point that this person's a little shit. Okay, you don't have to go to those extreme lengths at all. Let them all carry on with it, and then these ones are going to come back to you naturally. All right, and that's always the case. Like, no one ever bats an eyelid when shit's happening to you, but when it starts to affect them directly, oh, then they care. Then they care. Then they suddenly miraculously remember everything that you were trying to say about them. Yeah, that's how it always works. Really interesting read there, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me for your Scorpio Sundays. I do love doing them for you. They're really in-depth readings. But yeah, that is what I have for you, Scorpio. It's up to you what you do with this reading, okay? Just remember that tarot is not a scapegoat for anyone's problems. It's not a crutch. It's a guide. You're the one that's in charge of your destiny, okay? If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.